Welcome back, guys, to another Technique Tuesday. So this week we're going to be working hook punches. So I'm going to teach you that basic hook punch, and then we're going to be putting that together. I'm going to bring Mr. Watkinson in, and on the pads we're going to be working two different hook punch combinations. Okay, so to work this hook punch, we need to get in a nice, strong boxing stance, okay? So typically a boxing stance, I take a step forward. So from here, both my feet still point in the direction I'm facing. So both feet point forward, my knees, my hips and my shoulders all point forward. And from here, to generate power without swinging my arm, I need to rotate. So I will rotate my shoulders, my hips, my knees and my heels, okay? So guard is nice and tight, elbows tucked in. So nice high hook punch, my elbow would come in line with my shoulder, and at the same time I rotate my feet into this hook punch. So can you see how my elbow was as high as my shoulder? So again, I'm going from here, nice tight guard, I'm going to rotate, hook punch, and then I come back, okay? Again, we don't want to go pull and swing. It's not a big punch. It comes from my guard, and as my elbow lifts, I rotate. So this is a lead hook punch. I'll quickly show you a rear hook punch, even though we're not going to work it in today's combination. A rear is exactly the same, but off the back. So again, in my stance, both feet face forward, guard tight, and I rotate with this rear hook punch. Especially for sport karate and kickboxing, you want to keep this hook punch nice and small, okay? So again, rotate, hook punch. I'm just going to turn onto my side here. Lead hook punch. Guard up, elbows tucked in. Look how I rotate and pivot on this foot. Hook punch. Hook punch, okay? Lots of rotation. Nice high elbow. So now we're going to take that hook punch and put it into a combination. Okay, so the combination we're going to create, or the first combination we're going to do with those hook punches, we're going to change the levels of the hook punch. So we're going to work a hook punch to the body, a hook punch to the head, followed by a straight right cross punch, and then snap with that lead roundhouse kick. So this is Mr. Watkinson. He's going to hit the pads today and show you that combination. So if I'm working with Sir, again, he's in that nice strong boxing stance. His feet are pointing forward, his guard is tight, his elbows are tucked in. The first hook punch is to the body, but we need to lower our level to hook to the body. You don't want to stay up tall and then punch like this, okay? So you drop that weight down in your knees and we rotate and twist our feet to get some power here. Okay, so we'll show you one more time. I'll just swap positions so people can see that hook punch coming through. So we go to the body, here, okay? So because Mr. Watkinson knows he's going to do a second hook punch off that same hand, he's bouncing it off automatically, okay? We would normally pull through if it was just a single hook punch. So if you just went single punch, you see the difference there? I can feel the difference in my arm because it was a lot stronger. He's going to bounce that hook punch off into a second one to the head, and then we follow with a straight right cross punch. So it goes hook, hook, straight right cross, okay? One more time. Hook, hook, straight right cross. Okay, he's going to do it one more time for you, and I want you to really watch his feet. Look how much his feet turn and pivot to generate some power and some momentum in the hooks without swinging his arms. So it goes 1, 2, cross, okay? I'll swap places. Again, watch the feet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. That cross punch now is going to pull all the way back like a bow and arrow. So rather than stopping here, it's going to pull all the way back and turn Sam onto his side so he can snap with the lead roundhouse kick. So we'll go just from the cross, goes cross, all the way back. Look how his feet and his body position has changed so he can lift and snap with the lead roundhouse kick. So back to boxing stance, all the way through, nice and slow. Hook to the body, head, rotate on the cross, sideways, snap, lead roundhouse kick. We'll swap places, a little bit more pace. 1, 2, 3, round kick. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, lift and roundhouse kick. So this is what we would consider a beginner to intermediate combination, okay? So that's the combination I'd like you to practice if you're quite new on your martial arts journey, or even if you are more advanced, just to get the blood flowing, get you started on that first combo. But we are going to show you a more complicated one for the advanced grades to work next. Okay, so using that hook punch for a more advanced combination. I know the combination isn't really based around a hook punch, but we're showing you how you can use this basic fundamental punch that you need in your arsenal to build up a more difficult combination. So we're sticking with the same 3 techniques. So it's hook to the body, hook to the head, cross. Rather than turning sideways and snapping with the lead roundhouse kick, Sam is going to go into a spinning hook kick, okay? So from here, in his boxing stance, we've got the hook to the body, hook to the head, cross. So look how he doesn't go like this. He doesn't go across and then pull into his kicking stance, okay? He goes cross, back to his boxing stance. And at a very similar time, if not the same time, his front leg will step over. He fully rotates the top half of his body and checks that his opponent hasn't moved or blitzed in, okay? He can still land, and that what is currently his back leg will come all the way around to hook kick and land to the back. So it goes hook and then lands all the way to the back, and he's back in his original boxing stance. So that lands to the back. So again, from here, we go hook, hook, cross, step, turn and look, hook, and that lands all the way to the back. You'll see from Sam's body position that the front foot does a lot of work. It doesn't do much movement. It has the initial step, but it goes right up onto the ball of his foot so he can do the full spin, okay? So we'll show you again before we swap positions. 1, 2, cross, spin, hook kick, okay? Goes all the way to back. I'll swap places. Again, it comes here. 1, 2, 3, hook, okay? So again, there's a lot of emphasis. You're going to need to really practice this spin up kick to get it down, but use the hooks to set you up. You're in nice and close. Here to your partner. 1, 2, cross, and then spin and hook kick all the way to the back, okay? That's this week Technique Tuesday. We've thrown you 2 different combinations in there for you to practice. So if you like what you see, if you can subscribe to our channel and make sure you follow this playlist, we will be updating this every single week.